Hello, my name is Oyinda Mola Ojueriamiato, also known as Becca Mola. I'm an instructional designer and I help Africans who are relocating abroad or already abroad and are interested in tech roles, regardless of their background, to be able to transition into instructional design. So let me give you a bit of a background about myself. I transitioned into tech in 2020 during COVID. Prior to that, I was running a very successful business in event design. I was busy almost every weekend. And one of the things I was doing in my business was to train people in event design face to face. And I got to a point where I wanted to expand my reach, but I wasn't sure how to do that. So when COVID hit and then we're all locked, we're all on lockdown, and then not able to go out, not even able to work because my business really thrived on social gatherings. I started looking for opportunities to make money and I stumbled on how to create online courses, and that opened my eyes to the world of instructional design, digital learning design. And I created then a webinar that lasted for 6 weeks, in which I helped other business owners to embrace skills in tech and soft skills that will help them to either start aspiring business owners to start a business, or existing ones to be able to leverage technology to grow their business and survive during COVID. And I was exposed to the technology and I fell in love with the technology. I fell in love with the fact that I needed to create courses, I needed to make them interactive and help my learners engage. I was able to work on an LMS. I made use of a learning management system. I used Zoom for virtual instructor-led trainings as well, and that was how my journey started. I didn't go back after then. And so I came to the UK a year after for my master's, and I did not have to do an odd job. Guess what? Guess why that happened? Because I had a skill that I could use to work in the corporate organization. All right, so I started applying for jobs, and one of the things I discovered was that I needed to tweak my CV to reflect the skills that I had. I started tweaking it to reflect the skills that were required for those jobs based on the terminologies that were used in the job description. That was one thing. So I was able to start getting invitation to interviews. I started getting invitation to interviews. So, and then I wasn't successful in a lot of them. And what I also discovered was that I wasn't able to project my value because there was still a number of things I did not know in instructional design. I didn't know some of the terminologies. I didn't know how to communicate that I had experience and I could do the job. And so I did more self-study, knowing about the terminologies, knowing what learning theories were. And what that did to me was to help me understand the language that interviewers wanted to hear and how I could use my experience to communicate that I could do the job. So I went back, and then after a number of trials, I got a job in instructional design in corporate, despite the fact that for about 2 decades I had not worked in corporate. So if I could do that, I can assure you can do that. And in instructional design, there are a lot of transferable skills that you probably have that you can make use of. For example, project management, data analysis, curriculum development, and all that. I'm going to be creating videos that will help you to understand what instructional design is all about, and what is required of you to have your leg in. All right. So let me get back to my story. So one of the things that I also experienced during this process was that I updated my LinkedIn profile as well. And what this did for me was that recruiters started reaching out to me in my DM on LinkedIn asking if I was interested in jobs. Amazing, right? So this happened because I was able to communicate my experience and my ability to do instructional design jobs through my LinkedIn profile, through my CV, and also through a portfolio that shows the jobs that I've done using learning theories, using technology, and showing to them my process in instructional design. So these were the things, 3 major things that I did. Each of them has steps that you have to take to achieve them. Of course, for you to build a portfolio, you need experience. For you to add to your CV that you have skill in instructional design, you need either have to get the skill by self-study or getting a coach to help you. I also do freelancing in instructional design, which means apart from my 9-to-5 job, I also get jobs by the side that I do in instructional design to make extra money. So this has been my journey in a nutshell. So I'm going to be creating videos that explain to you what instructional design is all about, what skills you need to be able to put your leg in, to be able to start to try to pivot into instructional design. I'm going to also be teaching some of these skills. So make sure you like my video, make sure you subscribe so that you can receive notifications whenever I release a new video. In my next video, I'll talk about instructional design, why you should consider being an instructional designer, and then how you can get in. So thank you, and see you in my next video.